Explore Adventure Bay with your favorite problem-solving canines in Paw Patrol World. Welcome everyone to another Sergeant Sentinel gaming review video. I'm SSG, aka Sergeant Sentinel, and today we're discussing Paw Patrol World. But before we continue, I want to say thanks if you're watching this video. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to hit that bell icon so you can be notified when I upload new content, whether it's live streams or new game review videos. Now obviously, for those of you that are familiar with this franchise, they have put out a number of games, but I think Paw Patrol World is really the most interesting out of them. Now, developed by 3D Clouds and published by Outright Games, Paw Patrol World is an open-world adventure racing game that released September 27th, 2023 for the Nintendo Switch, and 2 days later for PC and for last generation and current generation PlayStation and Xbox consoles. Paw Patrol World, of course, is based on the kids' television series Paw Patrol, and for this review, I played the Xbox Series version of the game on my Xbox Series X. And this game is one of the titles currently available through Xbox GamePass. Now, this game has a beautiful animation style that is 100% faithful to the show, and from everything I've heard, all of the original voice actors from the characters on the show portray the characters in this game, and it is 100% in line with what you would expect from Paw Patrol. And for fans of the show, especially kids, that's going to be a great thing. Also, something else that kids are really going to like is the fact that there's a lot of collectibles, and there's the ability of changing out your pup's costumes. So, like, as you collect these little bones, basically like dog treats. And once you collect so many, it will unlock a new costume item for your characters, and of course, you can put these different costume items on the different pups. So it feels like this game is extremely accessible, even for kids that are probably pretty young. It's a very simplified approach to gameplay, and I think in this aspect it excels perfectly. There are 4 basic levels in Paw Patrol World, of course. There's Adventure Bay, there's, I believe it's called Pupberg, something like that. That's the 4th level. And then there's a winter stage, there's a jungle stage, and each one of these, of course, has you doing side quests, but it also has main story missions that you have to tackle as well. And the way these levels are designed is beautiful. What's also interesting is that there are what's called pup tags that each pup on the Paw Patrol team will have to find. There's one for each of them in each of the 4 levels, so it's kind of like a scavenger hunt, and that adds a bit of excitement to this game. Like I said, especially for kids that are fans of Paw Patrol, they're going to love this. And some of the things that older gamers or people that aren't necessarily fans of Paw Patrol might nitpick about this game, fans of the series aren't necessarily going to care too much about, because this definitely feels like 100% an authentic experience to the Paw Patrol franchise. With me saying that, I'm sure I put a question in your mind, particularly, what types of things would people not like about this game? Well, I love open world games and I play a ton of them, and I hear franchises like Far Cry get lambasted by people all the time for this type of stuff. And while it's less true for a game like Far Cry, for older gamers, for gamers that are basically not kids anymore, or gamers that aren't really interested in the Paw Patrol franchise, they're going to see the structure of this game as somewhat tedious. You're basically doing the same types of activities in all 4 levels, and though they're changed slightly, it can be boring and mundane if you, like I said, if you're not a fan of this franchise, if you're a kid that's used to bigger open worlds, like something like, I don't want to say Grand Theft Auto. There are kids out there that play Grand Theft Auto, but that type of open world has much more to do in it, and with this game, it's much more simplified. It definitely feels like this game is specifically tailored towards younger kids, probably up through maybe 12 years old, and that's not a bad thing. That's great, because it gives kids a game that they can play and they can have a lot of fun with. And for what it is, this game is a lot of fun, especially for kids. you know, I'm a big time gamer, so I play different types of games. It was alright, but like I said, it did get mundane, a little boring, and while I did enjoy the overall experience, and I especially like that they have day and night cycles in this, which is really cool, I kind of feel like people who are used to more intricate open worlds may not necessarily stick with this for too long, other than to get the easy achievements, which of course makes sense. So after finishing this game, finishing the flashback missions, and getting almost all of the achievements, I think I have one left to go. It was a fun experience. I've definitely played a lot worse, but for the price tag of, like, I think it's $40, that's the sticker price. If you're not playing it on something like Game Pass, or you don't have kids that are super fans of Paw Patrol, it's probably not a title you're going to pick up until it's on sale. And that's not saying the game is a bad game, it just is aimed for a very specific group of gamers. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I do greatly appreciate it. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts about Paw Patrol World. If you're looking forward to it, or if you have kids that enjoy the franchise, leave it in the comment section below. This is SSG, aka Sergeant Sentinel. Take it easy, gamers.